Well, I've something to show you. Finally, got them done, look. And yeah, they were expensive, but they've been done properly. I took them to a agricultural engineer about 30 miles away. Knew what he was doing, done the job, so let's have them in and see if they go, eh? I know it's been a while, but first, this is how long it's been. We've got to get rid of the jungle. Oh heck. Look, there's even a blooming triffid grown near it. Luckily it's the sort that don't walk about, they don't wander about, but they still get you. So, I've a bit of forestry to do first. I brought some shears, but I won't show you that bit because we've got to have long enough. I want to just show you putting one of the injectors in and tell you what we're going to do with that, rather than you see me cutting a few nettles down. Well, I got the forest cut down without getting eaten and stung with the plants, thankfully. Well, I think I have. I'll know soon, won't I? Anyway, we've got the road cleared. So I thought, I'll just I don't know if there's any charge in the battery at all because it'll be fairly flat, but I think there should be enough to turn over. Anyway, lifted the bonnet to have a look. Look at this. Been here that long, look, they've built a house and grown up. Hey, how about that? Well, I put 3 of the injectors in, and all they do on this tractor is sit in some copper sleeves, and they're supposed to seal on the bottom. And that's what Mark told us when they had them out last time. So, as I say, I put 3 of them in, and they seem to have gone in alright. They just wanted a little bit of a twist, because the thing is, I could clean them out, but they actually seal. There, look at that, it's gone in easily, you see. And then all there is are 2 bolts like that, which they need to be a little bit, you know, firm. I only put them in with a small socket, so I won't over tighten them, but they're going a long way and they do hold them. So I was intending leaving number 1 out and just turning the tractor over with the rest connected. It wouldn't start, of course, till I bled it, but we'll give it a go and see, just see if the thing. I have just wound it over and blown a tiny bit of diesel. Oh, you're not there. I'll show you in a moment. Right, got the socket here, look. Oh, why did I put that leak off pipe leaking off me? So, I've also noticed, although I think they're the same thread, that 2 of the leak off pipes that I never took out last time, I pulled the pipes off. I loosened them in the injectors, but I never actually took them out. And I know there was 2 different size heads, and you know the nasty bodge that I found of the real coarse thread in one of them. Well, and we sorted that out, didn't we, if you remember. Well, I've got some new sealing washers as well, and all it is, they go on the top, it sends the excess fuel back to the tank. That's all that does, and from the injectors. So, as I say, to save, you know, having an hour-long video and boring you too much, I think the more interesting bit is going to be bleeding in that. It's going to be long enough just doing that, trust me. You know, it's going to take a bit of doing. Well, that's going tight. I haven't fully tightened these yet, I will do after I put the pipes on. They're done. Right, so I'll put the pipes on now, the leak off pipes, because I've got to find them, they're in the car. And I've got to work out now which injector pipes go on, because you have to start this end because you can't get a spanner in once you start, so you've got to put that one on first. So I've got to work out what goes where. So we'll get back to you when we're sort of ready to bleed it. Right, I think you can see there, I've got everything together. You may want just tightening a little bit and things, but what you do now, I've got to try and wind it over until diesel comes out, is to bleed the air out. So what you do is leave the pipe loose on the injector and wind it over until sockets are diesel on them, and just wind it over, it's out of gear until we get diesel coming out, and then tighten them up. Actually, the throttle needs to be full, doesn't it? Not that much coming out. What about that? Right, we'll try again. So with the throttle full, I should get more diesel come through. Should fill the pipes up quicker. Let's try it. Well, there's some coming out this one. I'll just tighten it a bit. And that one. Yeah, and this one. Tighten these up. Right, I'll see if I can get these a bit tighter. I may have to just get a bit longer spanner or something and to do these, I don't know, but anyway, they're tight. Right, let's push the cold start button in, and I'll just back off and see if it'll start or not. I've got, the battery isn't that good as you know, but now let's put you at the front somehow. See if you can, yeah, you can see a bit, I think. You can see a bit. This box, pipes are in the floor as well. Try and be organised. Let me get on it. It's first time for months. There's a big briar here. I'll have to keep out of the way of that. Anyway, let's have a go and just see. Right, I've just got a couple of the injector pipes to tighten up a fraction, and I think we can near enough call that successful. And that's cheered me up, as you can imagine. Well, it appears to be working all right. I've tightened these up just a touch. The other time, trying to stop the leaks. Now, these leak-off bolts, I haven't now got one to show you, but two of them were wrong, and that one hasn't tightened up. I made two of these because what they are is a fine thread UNF bolt with a slot down, and I made one of these. Mark gave me one last year, and I've made one And I made a spare, which is that one, so I've just got that in. But that one isn't sealing and I don't want to tighten it anymore, so it's slight leak from that one, but apart from that, we seem to be working. Right, as we're in the yard, and I can hold the camera, we'll give you the honour of the first drive of this year. Now it's not quite as bad because I think next week, or the week after, I can't remember just which, was when we fetched my tractor. So I was a week or two getting it done, about a year anyway. About a year ago, and I had a good year even though I got it late. So I'm just going to see if I can drive it out the nettles. See if the clutch is stuck. First job I suppose. Anyway, it's starting okay. Just show you the oil pressure. And it's charging. So there we are. Now, is the clutch stuck? No. Does it work? Handbrake off. Pull the brakes up. This brake is stuck on, that's it. The right hand side brake is stuck on. Right, we're out the nettles. That's it, first drive this year, eh? That's not too bad here. Right, I've just got some undergrowth. Stop it. There we are, it's a bit quieter, isn't it? Right, I've just got some undergrowth to get off the back. So that's not too bad. That brake was stuck there. Look, there's a bit of undergrowth there, look. To get off. And there we are. Well, for once, a bit of good news, eh? Bit of good news. Successful day. We've checked tyres, didn't need a lot doing. And I'd checked the oil and water beforehand anyway, at the start of the year. And apart from the hold up, you know, and I've got one, there's a little drip there, but the rest are pretty dry. So I've got one, as I told you, one of those leak off bolts to make. It's not a problem, right? You know, I personally don't mind a bit of diesel leaking about because it stops the rust. You know, some people like these. But no, this will do me. It really will. Anyway, they've encouraged me to have a little test ride. As you saw me leaving, I can't take the camera now. You get you get done a lot. It's a huge fine and points, and it put me off the road. So I've got to try and engineer a mount. But I think for now it's going to be, you know, taking someone with me. You know, that's going to be the thing, or stopping en route. That's got to be the thing. So anyway, we've got it works, and we've had a run, first of this year. Right, hope you've enjoyed it.